Oh yes, hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. It is your friend Rafael Patrova. Once again, I want us to have a very constructive talk that is very helpful in our lives. As you know, in our channel, we actually focus on education matters and even other things that are good in our lives. And so that's why today I want us to talk about a very simple thing, but very, very sensitive in our lives. And so which is this thing I want to talk about? I want to talk about something that someone is speaking in volumes to us. And I want to talk about something about Kalonzo. And I want to say that I am not a political analyst, but there is something that has actually touched me about him, that actually all of us need to emulate that and as well do it, because it is very good in our lives. Now, when you check about the life of Kalonzo, we know him as the vice president during Kibaki's time. And so I'm talking about him in relation to the late Raila Amolo Odinga. What am I trying to talk about? I'm trying to talk about standing with someone, standing with a friend. You know, in life, you cannot live alone. And actually, that's even what the Bible talks about. You can't live alone in this life for you to survive. You need a shoulder from a friend, from a colleague, for you to survive. And so Kalonzo has shown us that. Why? In relation to Raila Amolo Odinga, you can see that Kalonzo stood with Raila Amolo Odinga in the year 2013. That's the first round. The second one, 2017, during the elections. I'm talking about elections. He stood with him. The two occasions he was actually, they were vying. Raila was vying for presidency, and as well Kalonzo was his deputy president. And the third time is 2022, when he was vying for presidency. That is his last time as we have recently seen his death. Now, what am I talking about Kalonzo? This man has stood with Raila when he was alive, not when he was dead. No, when he was alive. He stood as a true friend. He stood as a colleague. He stood as someone who wants to support a friend. You can actually remember the life that they passed through during demonstrations. Actually, a very, very, very dangerous season, but he stood firm supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, friends, those watching me right now, it's a challenge to us. Can you stand with your friend? Can you stand with a family member? Can you stand with a colleague when he or she is alive? Or you want to wait when he dies? That's when you stand with him fervently. No, what I'm trying to say, let us stand with our friends when they can breathe. Those fake loves when they are dead, they doesn't make sense. After they don't help, they harm the family members, they cause a lot of problems. And so there is another thing that Kalonzo is trying to portray to us, that you not only stand with someone when he or she is alive, you can stand with that very person even when he is dead. You remember yesterday, that is yesterday, or recently, it depends the time that you are watching this video. You saw Kalonzo going to mourn with the family of Raila Amolo Odinga. He just walked there like a soldier. He walked there like a man. having a lot of heads of cattle. Actually, they were saying they were 100. Imagine that number. He went to show support to the family. He went to show love because of whom Raila Amolo Odinga was when he was alive. So that's true friendship. That's true support. Unlike the support that we show when somebody dies. You come to show a lot of respect. You speak a lot. You even give false promises. No. They don't make sense. What makes sense is true support, which is seen when someone is alive, and if someone dies, if it happens he or she has died, show support and love with the family members. That's how actual life should be. Fake loves and fake support, no, we don't encourage that. Now, there is the last thing I want to talk about Kalonzo Musyoka, that everyone knows that in life we do make mistakes, and that one is acceptable, and we learn from mistakes. You know, I've seen people say that Kalonzo Musyoka, and actually it is very true, that there is a time we failed Raila Amolo Odinga, and that one is very true. You can mess up with your friend, you can actually fail, but there is room for forgiveness and working together again. You remember that time 2007, when Raila actually, they say that he won the elections, but he was denied the victory. That's the time that actually Kalonzo Musyoka was supporting Kibaki, as they are saying. You know, by that time I was very young, but history tells a lot. You know, they're saying that if truly Kalonzo Musyoka was supporting Raila, he could have denied the chance of being the vice president of Kenya. And what I'm trying to say that in life, mistakes happen. When mistakes happen, they don't actually define the kind of friendship that we should be having. They don't determine the end of friendship. There is a chance to unite and reunite and work together. Anyway, those are the three things I've learned from the life of Kalonzo Musyoka. I don't know what you learned, and I think that's very, very, very evident in our lives, that we need to support our friends, we need to support our family members, and when they make mistakes, let us not crucify them with their mistakes. No, let us forgive them, and then we work together as these two people did work together. Others, guys, may God bless you. Thank you for watching, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please may you do so, and that's the only way of supporting me. Bye. Thank you.